counter with the bills I earned. The lesson is the only thing I learned. The plastic wrap is cold against my palm. I feel a sense of artificial calm. The clerk is silent as he bags the weight. I do not have to leave it up to fate. The grain is heavy and the cover black. I walk away and I am not looking back. Every dollar was a drop of sweat. I have no reason for a single regret. The paper is a desert white and wide, with nowhere left for any ghost to hide. Solo pad, the best I ever had. Solo pad, I'm never feeling sad. The friction of the lead upon the page, I'm breaking out and out of age. Am that okay? Solo pad, it is the only thing I truly own. A kingdom built of paper on the throne. Dragging the point across the textured sheet, I feel the rhythm of a steady beat. The carbon stains the surface of the white. I work until the fading of the light. My fingers cramp against the wooden shell. I'm breaking out of every person's spell. You said I needed help to find my way, but I am standing on my own today. The sound of rubbing is a sharp refrain. It cuts the wire and it breaks the chain. I feel the heat between the tool and stone. I'm better when I'm working all alone. Solo pad, the best I ever had. Solo pad, I'm never feeling sad. The friction of the lead upon the page, I'm breaking out and out of age. Am that okay? Solo pad, it is the only thing I truly own. A kingdom built of paper on a throne. No more asking for a heavy loan. I built this house of fiber on my own. The friction is the fire in the dark. I'm leaving every necessary mark. The resistance makes the lining so deep. The promises I finally get to keep. The silver edge is cutting through the air. I do not see you standing over there. Solo pad, the best I ever had. Solo pad, I'm never feeling sad. The friction of the lead upon the page, I'm breaking out and out of age. Am that okay? Solo pad, it is the only thing I truly own. A kingdom built of paper on a throne. Solo pad. Friction is the truth, the power of my youth. The mountain I will climb. Solo pad, solo pad. The white is turning gray. I'm finding my own way. No one else to pay. Stitching all the edges of the day, keeping all the heavy parts at bay. You catch us all before it hits the ground. The pages of the lungs are single sound. The pages of the lungs are thin and white. You hold them in the center of the night. No matter how the winter starts to blow, you are the only anchor that I know. Hold me tight. You are the binder ring inside the soul, the silver circle making me feel whole. When everything is scattered in the wind, you lock the place where all the life began. You are the metal running through the spine, connecting every pulse and every line. I would be lost and floating in the dark if you didn't leave a permanent mark. Beneath the skin where all the marrow stays, you guide me through the thick and heavy ways. The water rises up around the wall. You gather up the fragments, ceiling fall. You gather up the fragments of the years and wash away the salt of all the fears. The teeth are white and clicking in the cold. You are the only hand I wanna hold. Hold me tight. You are the binder ring inside the soul, the silver circle making me feel whole. When everything is scattered in the wind, you lock the place where all the life began. You are the metal running through the spine, connecting every pulse and every line. I would be lost and floating in the dark if you didn't leave a permanent mark. The world is like a stack of loose leaf sheets, tearing on the pavement of the streets. One by one the memories would fly into the empty corners of the sky. But you were clicked and snapped into the core, guarding every window and the door. The pressure of the metal feels so clean, the strongest bond that I have ever seen. Snap each lead, hold me tight. You are the binder ring inside the soul, the silver circle making me feel whole. When everything is scattered in the wind, if you didn't leave a permanent mark, the metal holds the skin, the metal holds the skin. Snap it shut forever, snap it shut forever. Smearing carbon on the heavy grain, washing out the logic and the pain. Yeah, every motion of my heavy hand helps me see the way the future's planned, the way it's planned. The edge is getting softer by the beat, walking on a vision with my feet. The velvet texture under every thumb, showing me exactly what I'll become. Stump smudge on a clean white page, breaking out of every mental cage. I see the person that I want to be, blurring out the lines to set me free. Stump smudge till the view is clear, leaving every single doubt and fear. The paper's changing to a brand new light, I can see the finish line tonight. Rubbing out the edges of the frame. Yeah, I don't need to play a losing game. Silk and linen underneath my skin. Ooh, this is where the better days begin. The gradient is moving to the right, everything is coming into sight. I feel the rhythm of a steady heart, making every moment work like art. Yeah. Stump smudge on a clean white page, breaking out of every mental cage. I see the person that I want to be, blurring out the lines to set me free. Stump smudge till the view is clear, leaving every single doubt and fear. The paper's changing to a brand new light, I can see the finish line tonight. The gray becomes a silver paradise, I don't even have to think it that it twice. Moving with the spirit that is born, turning all the lead into a song. No more sharp and jagged little lines, just the way the universe aligns. Stump smudge on a clean white page, breaking out of every mental cage. I see the person that I want to be. Stump smudge till the view is clear, blurring out the lines to set me free. Stump smudge till the view is clear, leaving every single doubt and fear. The paper's changing to a brand new light, I can see the finish line tonight. Stump smudge, dumping out the messy stack, every grade I didn't make. Never going back, every single big mistake. Blue ink on the white and thin, throwing every failure in, throwing every failure in. I am cleaning out the shelf, I am finding my true self. Into the scrap bin, watch the paper fall away. Into the scrap bin of the stress I felt before. I don't want it anymore, I don't want it anymore. I can breathe again, I can breathe again. Diagrams of every fight, essays on the things we said, working through the middle night, keeping it inside my head. Lines of every path we walk, words of every time we talk, throwing out the heavy ink. I have time to finally think. Into the scrap bin, watch the paper fall away. Into the scrap bin of the stress I felt before. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. I can breathe again, I can breathe again. Sketches of a future life that I never got to see, cutting through it like a knife, setting all the spirits free. Folders full of all the lies, falling where the paper flies. I can finally catch my breath, leaving all the weight to rest. Into the scrap bin, watch the paper fall away. Into the scrap bin of the stress I felt before. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. I can breathe again, I can breathe again. No more testing on the soul, no more trying for the prize, looking with some better eyes. Everything is right. Into the scrap bin, watch the paper fall away. Into the scrap bin of the stress I felt before. I don't want it anymore. Watch the pages anymore. I don't need them anymore.
Let it go, clean and free, just like I planned, with the future in my hand.
Firmly I am pushing on the wood. Firmly I am pushing, thought I could, doing things and be so cold from the light. But now I leave a mark that you can see, everything that lives inside of me. I am tired of the soft and blurred, waiting for the chance to be heard. This is my dark trace, in a crowded place. I am standing tall and feeling proud, speaking every thought I have aloud. Black upon the page, so deep and wide, nothing left for me to try and hide. Moving with a hand that does not shake. Everything is mine for me to take. Faded lines are all I used to know. I was always putting on a show, scared to make a move that might remain, living with a quiet kind of pain. But the carbon forms a heavy wall, I am not afraid to risk it all. Every edge is sharp and very clear, I have finally ended every fear. This is my dark trace, in a crowded place. I am standing tall and feeling proud, speaking every thought I have aloud. Black upon the page, so deep and wide, nothing left for me to try and hide. Moving with a hand that does not shake. Everything is mine for me to take. I won't be erased, I won't be replaced. See the way the surface starts to tear. I am breathing in the open and the more air. Look into my open eyes. This is my dark trace, in a crowded place. I am standing tall and feeling proud, speaking every thought I have aloud. Black upon the page, so deep and wide, nothing left for me to try and hide. Moving with a hand that does not shake. Everything is mine for me to take. Dark trace, my own space, keeping the mark, cutting through the dark. I am here, I am clear, final line. Now I shine, now I shine. Resting my palm on the surface so cold. Paper as thin as the stories of old. Outside the window the traffic is wild, but here I am calm like a curious child. One simple stroke and I follow the trail, leaving the room where the logic will fail. I see the world in a different way, keeping the clouds and the trouble at bay. Building a pattern that I can control, fixing the holes in the back of my soul. Focusing deep on the tip of the pen, ready to start it all over again. This is my trace sheet, my silver and gray, watching the worry just melting away. Stroke after stroke until everything fits, finding the peace in the tiniest bits. I'm tracing the beauty, I'm tracing the light, keeping the chaos away from my sight. Line after line, feeling so fine, everything clear, nothing to fear, nothing to fear. Patient and steady, I move to the right, keeping original out of my sight. Whatever was messy is starting to clear. Nobody knows that I'm hiding out here. The ink is the armor I wear for the fight, turning the darkness to something so bright. I feel the pulse of the movement I make, happy to leave every single mistake. Building a pattern that I can control, fixing the holes in the back of my soul. Focusing deep on the tip of the pen, ready to start it all over again. This is my trace sheet, my silver and gray, watching the worry just melting away. Stroke after stroke until everything fits, finding the peace in the tiniest bits. I'm tracing the beauty, I'm tracing the light, keeping the chaos away from my sight. It isn't a mask and it isn't a lie, it's reaching for heaven and touching the sky. One little movement is all that it takes to fix all the damage and all the mistakes. According to my little plan, the lines are accumulating to a view, constructing a world that is shiny and new. This is my trace sheet, my silver and gray, watching the worry just melting away. Stroke after stroke until everything fits, finding the peace in the tiniest bits. I'm tracing the beauty, I'm tracing the light, keeping the chaos away from my sight. Slowly I see what is coming alive, cutting the corners of miles away. The picture is mine, in my own time. Scattered pens across the wooden desk, our chemistry is always such a mess. I'm trying to finish up this messy page, acting way beyond my current age. You reached out for a pen to sign your name, I did the exact same thing, just the same. We packed our bags and headed for the light, but something wasn't fitting quite right. I'm sitting in my room and I just realized I'm staring at a piece of you in disguise. The plastic doesn't match the barrel today. Everything is mixed up in a brand new way. It's a cap swap, a little switch, a lucky break or a tiny hitch. I've got your blue on my midnight black, and I don't think I want to give it back. It's a cap swap, we're intertwined, the kind of mess that I don't mind. Your ink is yours, but the lid is mine. We're crossing over every single line, tangled up like wires in a drawer. I've never felt this kind of bond before. I went to write a note to clear my head, but I saw your neon green cap instead. It's sitting where my orange one you used to stay. Since we hung out and talked the day away, I wonder if you've noticed on your end the little piece of me you have, my friend. I'm sitting in my room and I just realized I'm staring at a piece of you in disguise. The plastic doesn't match the barrel today. Everything is mixed up in a brand new way. a lucky break or a tiny hitch. I've got your blue on my midnight black, and I don't think I want to give it back. It's a cap swap, we're intertwined, the kind of mess that I don't mind. Your ink is yours, but the lid is mine. We're crossing over every single line. Sometimes the things that don't quite fit are the parts that make the most of it. A mismatched set, a broken pair, but I can see us both existing there. You're in my pocket and I'm in your bag. A little colored plastic, a little tag of everywhere we've been and what we've done. Two separate lives becoming only one. It's a cap swap, a little switch, a lucky break or a tiny hitch. It's a cap swap, the lid is mine. We're crossing over every single line. Cracking every plastic ring, waiting for the pain to sting. I tried to keep the border neat, but I felt the rhythm of defeat. A jagged path across the white, underneath the lonely light. The separation went so wrong, we were never meant to stay this long. I wanted just to start again, but I only found a bitter end. But it's a tear sheet, ruined and incomplete. Ripped right down the center line. Everything was yours and mine. Now the edges are so rough, guess we didn't have enough. Jagged pieces on the floor, I can't take this anymore. Ink is bleeding through the back, everything is gone to black. The margin wasn't wide enough to handle all this heavy stuff. I see the ghost of what I wrote inside every tragic note. I pulled until the paper thin, showed the damage deep within. I wanted just to start again, but I only found a bitter end. But it's a tear sheet, ruined and incomplete. Ripped right down the center line. Everything was yours and mine. Now the edges are so rough, guess we didn't have enough. Jagged pieces on the floor, I can't take this anymore. A mess of white and empty space, I can't look you in the face. The binder is a hollow shell, just like this story we have to tell. One half here and one half there, broken beyond any repair. But it's a tear sheet, ruined and incomplete. Ripped right down the center line. Everything was yours and mine. Now the edges are so rough, guess we didn't have enough. Jagged pieces on the floor, I can't take this anymore. Scraps of what we used to be, left for everyone to see. Just a tattered sheet, falling at my feet, falling at my feet. Nothing is complete. Calculating the vertical force of the hand. The cedar wood is an unforgiving edge. Deep indentations form on the middle finger, a diagnostic sign of overexertion in the task. We require a deliberate medium of separation. The friction is a variable we can control. A variable we can control. Soft grip, the foam prevents the internal collapse. Soft grip, boundaries are a physical and a soft grip. I am riding without the consequence. Without the consequence. Human anatomy was not designed for this metal or the uncompromising hardness of the graphite core. We must introduce a structural buffer today to preserve the functional integrity of the grasp. The somatic tension dissolves into the sponge, protecting the nerves from the weight of the work. Soft grip, the foam prevents the internal collapse. Soft grip, boundaries are a physical in his soft grip. I am riding without the consequence. Without the consequence. Logic dictates that the strongest connection is not the one that applies the most pressure. The most sustainable system includes a filter, a soft barrier for a long distance race. Soft grip, the foam prevents the internal collapse. Soft grip, boundaries are a physical in his soft grip. I am riding without the consequence. Without the consequence. Maintain the cadence, reject the mechanical pain. The cushion is the objective logic, a quiet resilience in the material. Kneeling on the cold and dusty floor, pushing back this paper in the dark. It is thicker than I thought it would be, stretching out as far as I can see. I let the full scroll go, watching the white space grow. Watching it grow. Every line is mine to cave, taking a step so wide and deep. This is where I start to fly, underneath the brand new sky. Running till the edges hit the wall, standing up and feeling very tall. There are no more voices in my head. I will write the words that must be said. Take the charcoal and the heavy lead, painting every single inch in red. I let the vision show, feeling the heart rate slow. Watching it flow. Every choice is mine to make, taking a step so one to take. This is where I start to fly, underneath the brand new sky. I can feel the texture in my hand, moving like a ruler of the land. Wait for me to give the final sign. I am staying focused on the line. Now the transformation is complete, standing on my own two steady feet. I was waiting for a hand to lead, searching for a ghost I did not need. Now I own the vision and the deed. This is where I sting from old to new. Everything is new. I let the full scroll go, watching the white space grow. I am in control. Everything is whole. No more looking back, moving off the track. I am starting to scroll. It has got the soul. I have got the soul. It is all unrolled. It is mine to view. I see it full scroll. Sharpened cedar smells like morning rain, tracing patterns on a paper plane. Yellow timber in my steady hand, draw maps of forgotten land. Silver casing keeps the point in place. moving at a very steady pace, little shavings on the wooden floor. I am ready for a little more. Feel the friction as the line begins, counting up the simple little wins. Everything is sharp and looking new, every single shade of charcoal. You lay tip burning on the page, like a hero on a center stage. Every mark is permanent and true, nothing else is what I wanna do. Lead tip making everything okay, winning at every battle of the day. Simple pleasure in a graphite line. Feeling like the world is finally mine. World is finally mine. Smooth arrival on the heavy sheet, making every moment feel complete. Eraser waiting if I make a slip. Solid comfort in a perfect grip. No more waiting for a dry result. Giving every thought a high consult. Back to basics where the truth is found. Lifting heavy spirits off the ground. Feel the friction as the line begins, counting up the simple little wins. Everything is sharp and looking new, every single shade of charcoal. You lay tip burning on the page, like a hero on a center stage. Every mark is permanent and true, nothing else is what I wanna do. Lead tip making everything okay, winning at every battle of the day. Simple pleasure in a graphite line. Feeling like the world is finally mine. World is finally mine. Better than a diamond on the page, like a hero on a center stage. Every mark is permanent and true, nothing else is what I wanna do. Lead tip making everything okay, winning every pleasure in a graphite line. Feeling like the world is finally mine. Just a pencil and a piece of soul, taking back the power and control. Lead tip until the wood is gone. Tracing every line you left behind, trying not to erase you from my mind. Gray rubber shavings on the floor, I don't wanna see you anymore. Working on the sketches in the drawer, trying to forget what we were for. The graphite's deep within the grain, like the steady pulsing of the pain. I'm leaning in with all my weight before it gets a little bit too late. I'm pushing hard against the wood to make it look the way it should. Eraser dust is piling high beneath the heat of late July. The harder I rub, the more I see how much of you is still in me. Just a gray smudge across the page, trapped inside this paper cage. I try to wipe the marks away to stay. Sunlight hitting hard against the glass, watching all the happy people pass. I'm stuck here working on the stains, counting up the things that still remain. Every single curve and every dot, every single piece of what I've got. The paper's getting thin and wearing through, just like every memory of you. I'm leaning in with all my weight before it gets a little bit too late. I'm leaning in with all my weight before it gets a little bit too late. I'm pushing hard against the wood to make it look the way it should. Eraser dust is piling high beneath the heat of late July. The harder I rub, the more I see how much of you is still in me. Just a gray smudge across the page, trapped inside this paper cage. I try to wipe the marks away to stay. Looking for the place where we began, tearing up the blueprint and the plan. Everything I try to hide from view only brings me closer back to you. It's a losing game I'm forced to play, sweeping all the little soul roughs away, sweeping all the little ghosts away. But the vis scars are cutting way too deep, and the scars of a ghost asleep, and the scarred in way too deep. If I keep on scrubbing the feet, and a ghost is looking back at me, eraser paper cage. I try to wipe the marks away to stay.
Scatter piles where we used to trust, turning into piles of grayish dust. I don't even know what I might mean. Just a smudge where the sun was bright. Erased dust is all I have, wiping out the better half. Rubbing till the story ends, where the broken paper bends.
Friction wakes the sleeping stone, wrestling with the form alone. The silver handle starts to spin, this is where the marks begin. The wood is hard, the blade is cold, breaking through the heavy mold. Crank turn until the sound is right, carving out a piece of light. Crank turn to find the edge again, before the paper meets the pen. Snow, watching all the layers go. The pressure is a heavy hand, building something heavy hand, building something on the sand. I feel the pull of every tooth, cutting toward a sharper truth. The resistance starts to fade, living on a polished blade. Crank turn until the sound is right, carving out a piece of light. Crank turn to find the edge again, before the paper meets the pen. Spin the wheel of change.
It's not enough to want the end, you have to break before you bend. The circle is a sacred sign, moving in a perfect line. Find the center, hold the line.
Crank turn until the sound is right, carving out a piece of light. Crank turn to find the edge again, before the paper meets the pen. Before the paper meets the pen. Spin the wheel of change. Round and round the motion goes, round and round the motion goes. The point is sharp, the mind is clear, leaving all the weight right here. We are moving in the design, walking on a silver line. Round and round until we fly underneath the wider sky. Round and round until we fly underneath the singing high. Open up the heavy wooden door, the way it used to feel before. I catch the scent of cedar in the air and find my name upon the chair. The floor is wax and smells of lime. Before we understood the time, the morning sun is coming through. I only had to look at you. Oh, yellow wood and graphite lead, the simple things that we once said, before the world got loud and fast. I wanna make the moment last. It's a feeling that I can't replace, a little bit of breathing space, a promise that I mean to keep, a promise that I mean to keep. Touching the edge of every page, I wasn't thinking of my age, just the color of the paint, watching how the light gets faint. The heavy books are on the shelf, I'm getting used to being myself. No one asking what I've seen, keeping all the windows clean. Oh, yellow wood and graphite lead, the simple things that we once said, before the world got loud and fast. I wanna make the moment last. It's a feeling that I can't replace, a little bit of breathing space, a promise that I mean to keep, a promise that I mean to keep. Looking Looking at the clock above the wall, waiting for the lunchroom call. A metal box with plastic handles, blowing out the birthday candles. I remember how the paper fell, watching how the crayon smelled, drawing lines within the frame, practicing to write my name. It was easy then to just exist, nothing that I ever missed. No complicated plans to make, no giant steps I had to take. Everything was sounding right, everything was right. Oh, yellow wood and graphite lead, the simple things that we once said, before the world got loud and fast. I wanna make the moment last. It's a feeling that I can't replace, a little bit of breathing space, a promise that I mean to keep, a promise that I mean to keep. Yellow wood and simple days, lost inside a softer haze. I'm coming home to how it felt, watching how the crayons melt. Yellow wood. Sitting silent while the clock would chime, trying hard to finish just in time, but my pencil snapped against the page, panic hidden at a tender age. I felt a tapping on my folded sleeve, a kindness that I hardly could believe. You clicked the plastic till the tip was long, a melody that turned into a song. It was a lead trade, a bond we made, a promise in the graphite and the shade. We wrote the pages of a life so grand, because you put the silver in my head. Years went flying like a paper plane, through the summer heat and winter rain. We shared the answers and we shared the blame. Nothing in the world felt quite the same. When I was sinking in a sea of doubt, you helped me find a way back out, just like that morning in the homeroom hall. You never let me stumble, never let me fall. It was a lead trade, a bond we made, a promise in the graphite and the shade. We wrote the pages of a life so grand, because you put the silver in my head. Moving boxes on a dusty floor, saying goodbye at the heavy door. The map was wide across the open street, walking on our own two steady feet. Even when the miles kept us apart, I kept your kindness written in my heart. Looking at the vast and bluish sky, knowing you were always standing by. If the ink runs dry and the colors fade, I still remember every choice we made. When the world is heavy and the walls are thin, you give me back the will to try and win. It wasn't just a piece of graphite thin, it was a lead trade, a bond we made, a promise in the graphite and the shade. We wrote the pages of a life so grand, because you put the help, the heartbeat in. It was a lead trade, the hair is gray, a promise in the gravel like it was today. A simple click, a gift so small and free, that changed the way the world appeared to me. Our lead trade, always there. Lead presses down against the paper blue. I spend the hour thinking just of you. The teacher talks about the ancient kings, but I don't hear a word the lady sings. I find a corner where the white is clean, a little space where I can stay unseen. I start to draw the letters of your name, until the paper doesn't look the same. In the margin of the page, I am keeping on the plaster wall. I watch your figure lean across the hall. I wanna call you but I lose my nerve, staring at the letters and the way they curve. The ink is heavy and the ink is dark. Every single letter is a tiny spark. I'm filling up the edges of the sheet. I'm filling up the edges of the sheet, praying that our eyes will never meet. If I tore the paper out and let it fly, would you catch it as you're passing by? Would you see the border is a sea of you? Everything I say and everything I do, it is getting harder on the very wall. In the margin of the page, I am keeping every feeling in the lines, waiting for the moment that the spirit shines. You are sitting 3 rows up and to the right, while I'm hiding in the border side. In the margin of the page, I have come of age. In the margin, the bell is ringing and I have to go, but there is something that you'll never know. I fold the paper and I walk away, saving all the things I couldn't say, just a name upon the outer edge, living on a tiny little ledge. In the margin, in the margin, in the margin, accept the margin, accept the margin. Pressure turned the stone into a diamond ring. I was chasing every shiny little thing, stacking up the towers till they hit the sky. Never took the time to ask the reason why. Every move I made was just a heavy play, watching all the color turn to shades of gray, pushing on the paper till the point gave way. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of the day. I hit the snap point, watched it fall. I lost the vision, lost it all, but I don't cry about the mess I made. I just keep walking through the deep blue shade. I get a new edge, start the design, building better, line after line, line after line after line. Woke up on the carpet with a heavy chest, put my ego and my wallet to the test, checking all the boxes that I left behind. Searching for the treasures in a steady mind. Every move I made was just a heavy play, watching all the color turn to shades of gray, pushing on the paper till the point gave way. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of the day. I hit the snap point, watched it fall. I lost the vision, lost it all, but I don't cry about the mess I made. I just keep walking through the deep blue shade. I get a new edge, start the design, building better, line after line, line after line after line. The wood might splinter and the tip might break, that is just a gamble every soul must take. Empty pockets gave me such a clear view. Ooh, stronger than the version that you ever knew. Stronger than the version that you, stronger than you knew. Much stronger. I hit the snap point, let it go. Now I'm moving at a steady flow. I don't worry about the wealth I lost. I can handle what the future calls us. I get a new edge, start the design, building better, line after line, line after line, yeah. Steady hands as I draw the frame. Now I'm playing such a different game. It's a different game. Starting again, one line at a time, 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 one line at a time. Holding on to visions of a different place, trying to remember how I feel your face, resting on the border of a paper white, waiting for the spark to turn into a light. I am building bridges with a wooden stick, watching as the heavy clouds are getting thick. There is not a border that I cannot cross, finding every second that I thought I lost. I am looking for a way to let it go, following a path I do not even know. Every little mark is like a brand new start, riding out the rhythm of a beating heart. This is just a line, sketch a long road, carrying the weight of a heavy load, driving to the ocean where the water stays, lost inside the middle of a purple haze, across the open plains and the mountain peak, finding all the answers that I had to seek. Stretching out the valley to a dusty town, keeping all the windows and the shutters down. I can see the cornfields waving in the heat, walking on the gravel of a quiet street. There is peace inside the silence of the page, like I'm finally stepping off a crowded stage. Maybe I will find a place to settle down, far away from every busy city sound. I am looking for a way to let it go, following a path I do not even know. Every little mark is like a brand new start, riding out the rhythm of a beating heart. This is just a line, sketch a long road, carrying the weight of a heavy load, driving to the ocean where the water stays, lost inside the middle of a purple haze, across the open plains and the mountain peak, finding all the answers that I had to seek. Every single curve is like a memory, everything I wanted it to finally be. I can feel the engine vibrating the floor, passing through a hallway to an open door. California timber and the desert sand, I am moving faster than I ever thought, holding on to lessons that the travel taught, just the way the pencil is inside my hand, cutting through the middle of the empty space, running at a steady and a heavy pace, running out of feeling like I'm breaking free, mapping out the person that I wanna be. This is just a line, sketch a long road, carrying the weight of a heavy load, driving to the ocean where the water stays, lost inside the middle of a purple haze, across the open plains and the mountain peak, finding all the answers that I had to seek. Across the country on a single sheet, until the two horizons finally meet, where I never ever have to feel alone, feel alone. Looking at the empty space, searching for a bit of grace. Everything was out of line until I made your spirit mine. I felt the surface start to break, but then you took a steady stand and put the focus in my hand. You're the pattern on the page, calming down my inner rage, like a piece of graph paper, making every moment safer. Every corner is a square, I can see you everywhere. You're the logic in my mind, leaving all the mess behind. You're the pattern on the page, calming down my inner rage, like a piece of graph paper, making every moment safer. I used to wander in the dark, looking for a single spark, but you are the frame and name taking out the guilt and shame. You're the pattern on the page, calming down my inner rage, like a piece of graph paper, making every moment safer. The lines are straight and very deep, a promise that I mean to keep. I will never walk away from the balance of today. Buried deep beneath the heavy weight, I didn't know I had a different fate. The seasons moved across the frozen ground. I learned to live without a single sound. I tried to find a way to reach the light. I felt the world begin to push and pull, until the emptiness was finally full. Now I am hard carbon standing in the sun. Look at all the damage and the things I've done. I took the heat and I took the pain. I washed away inside the rain. Became stronger than the boy you used to know. I'm stronger, clear, we used to know. Crystal clear and shining through green mark. I carried every bruise and every mark. I used to worry if I'd fall apart. I had a soft and very human heart, but every year that tried to keep me down just made it easier to stand my ground. I see the person that I used to be. He's like a ghost who's waving back at me. I don't regret the way the fire felt. I'm grateful for the cards that I was dealt. Now I am hard carbon standing in the sun. Look at all the damage and the things I've done. I took the heat and I took the pain. I washed away inside the rain. Became stronger than the boy you used to know. I'm stronger, clear, we used to know. Crystal clear and shining through green mark. I carried every bruise and every mark. It takes a million years to make a change. It feels so lucky and it feels so strange to be the one who finally made it through, to find the strength to start a life brand new. The weight is gone, but I am still the same, just better at the way I play the game. Now I am hard carbon standing in the sun. Look at all the damage and the things I've done. I took the heat and I took the pain. I washed away inside the rain. Became stronger than the boy you used to know. I'm stronger, clear, we used to know. Crystal clear and shining through green mark. I carried every bruise and every mark. I'm clear now. Final words are written on the white. I am moving toward the morning light. The heaviest freedom had to come at last. I shoved the binders in the nylon skin. I know that this is where the days begin. The floor is dusty but the air is clear, leaving the silence and the hidden fear. I feel the pulse within my tired hand, ready to travel to a different land. Dust leaving underneath the white and blue expanse. We are taking every single chance, running hurry of our youth is pinned. Can you hear how the laughter sounds as we're breaking through the ancient bounds? It is the only truth we need to know. Everywhere that our spirits go, tangled paths are stretching out ahead, far away from every word we read. The heavy locker is a hollow space. I see the sunlight on your smiling face. We throw our burdens to the grassy field, waiting to see what the season will yield. No more questions on the yellow lines, leaving the worry of the test behind, with nowhere left for us to run and hide. Just leaving, underneath the white and blue expanse. We are taking every single chance, running hard through the summer wind. Can you hear how the laughter sounds as we're breaking through the ancient bounds? It is the only truth we need to know. Everywhere that our spirits go, we were waiting for the clock to strike, doing everything the teachers like. But the summer is a wilder place. But the summer is a wilder place, with the beauty that we must embrace. The echo of our voices is the sign that we are finally crossing over the line. Nothing can stop the fire in our soul as we are finally taking back control. Just leaving, underneath the white and blue expanse. We are taking every single chance, running hard through the summer wind. Can you hear how the laughter sounds as we're breaking through the ancient bounds? It is the only truth we need to know. Everywhere that our spirits go, we are the sound of the summer rains. We are the end of the winter pain. Just leaving, so watch us go, just watch us go. Ripping the wood while the graphite would fade, fixing the mess of the marks that I made. You saw the hand that was shaking with fear, told me the vision was starting to clear. I used to run from the ghost of a blood, hiding the lines of the things I was not. But you took the rubber and threw it away. No more gray lines in the dark, time to leave a lasting mark. Leave a lasting mark. Now it's the ink switch, the permanent line, taking the ghost out of fine. No more racing the choices I choose, winning the heart that I'm ready to lose. You were the one who believed in the flow, giving me strength as I started to grow. Papers are heavy and signed with my name. Nothing is ever quite looking the same. Errors are part of the person I am, building a life like a sturdy the course, moving with pride and a natural force. I see your hand in the way that I move, finding a beat and a brand new groove. No more gray lines in the dark, time to leave a lasting mark. Leave a lasting mark. Now it's the ink switch, the permanent line, taking the ghost out of fine. No more erasing the choices I choose, winning the heart that I'm ready to lose. You were the one who believed in the flow, giving me strength as I started to grow. The rubber is gone and the page is so white, everything counts in the middle of light. I carry a voice and the future inside. Mistakes are the maps that are leading me home, better than being a leaf in the foam. Now it's the ink switch, the permanent line, taking the ghost out of fine. No more erasing the choices I choose, winning the heart that I'm ready to lose. You were the one who believed in the flow, giving me strength as I started to grow. I'm writing it down, ready now. Scanning through the paper stack, hardwood spine is painted black. Page 114 shows ink that only someone knows. I was sitting by the wall, In the back of study hall, you were writing on the right. In the fluorescent ceiling light, graphite lines begin to fade. In the corner of the shade, blue pen marks a jagged heart where the lesson fell apart. I can see the wooden chair, I can see your parted hair. You were leaning on your hand in a way I understand. Doodle edge upon the sheet where the ink and margin meet. I am looking at the data, lost within the paper strata. Just a sketch of someone new, drawn in 1992. Everything is still in code in the textbook that I hold. Data entries fill the box, chemistry and heavy rocks, but the margin has a face, occupying empty space. You are sitting to my left, of the silence now bereft. I am breathing in the air of the room that we still share. Section 4 and 5 are done. I am counting everyone who was present on the day when the pencils started play. I remember how you looked when the textbook was unhooked from the locker in the hall by the yellow painted wall. Doodle edge upon the sheet where the ink and margin meet. I am looking at the data, lost within the paper strata. Just a sketch of someone new, drawn in 1992. Everything is still in code in the textbook that I hold. The paper turns, the plastic burns, the logic fails, the image scales. I see the hand, I understand. The machine it stops, the focus drops. Everything is stored in files, catalog in dusty piles, but the sketch is real and clear. Now the memory is near. I am sitting in the heat of a prehistoric seat, looking at the little mark drawn into the quiet dark. I turn the page, I close the book. I turn the page, I close the book. The margin stays, the margin stays, the margin stays, the memory stays. End of record, end of file. Leaning on the edge of this old oak chair, try to breathe but there is no more air. The teacher walks around the quiet room while I am staring at the afternoon. My paper is as empty as the sky. I cannot even tell a simple lie. The questions are all swimming in my head. I think about the words we never said. The silence here is getting way too loud. I am lost inside a heavy cloud. Your sweater sleeve is touching my right arm, and it is working like a lucky charm. In this desk chair we are side by side, nowhere left for us to run and hide. When our hands brush on the wooden frame, I forget how to even write my name. It is a desk chair and the world is small. I don't care about the test at all. Just a tiny space for me and you, trying to find a way to make it through. I watch the way you move your plastic pen. You look at me and then you look again. The wood is scratched with names from years ago, but they don't know the things that we both know. Your elbow makes a path across the line. Your elbow makes a path across the line. I wish that I could make your hand stay mine. The sun is hitting spots upon the floor. I don't wanna walk out of that door. The silence here is getting way too loud. I am lost inside a heavy cloud. Your sweater sleeve is touching my right arm, and it is working like a lucky charm. In this desk chair we are side by side, nowhere left for us to run and hide. When our hands brush on the wooden frame, I forget how to even write my name. It is a desk chair and the world is small. I don't care about the test at all. Just a tiny space for me and you, trying to find a way to make it through. I feel the heat from where you sit, I am not over it one bit. The cloud clockings move around the dial. I'm trying not to see you smile, but then I look and see it all. I'm losing focus, about to stall inside my heart, the bells will chime. I'm running out of testing time, they're not a move away. I hope we stay like this all day. The clock is moving way too fast. I want this moment here last, this moment here to last. I feel the test is fine with me. You are the only thing I see. Just let the ink run out and dry. In this death share, we are side by side, nowhere left for us to run and hide. When our hands brush on the wooden frame, I forget how to even write my name. It is a death share and the world is small. I don't care about the test at all. Just a tiny space for me and you, trying to find a way to make it through. The bell is going to ring quite soon, in the middle of us crystal clear. In this death share, just a death share. Clearing out the heavy dust, breaking all the chains of rust. You were always in my head, taking every word I said. I was living in the dark, waiting for a little spark, but the fire never came. You just wanted me to tame every thought I ever had, making every good thing bad. Now I see the way you move, I have nothing left to prove. Now I'm gonna flip the page, escape from the cyan cage. No more running in the rain, no more carrying your stain. Walking through a brand new was before. Yeah, I'm gonna flip the page, finding light at every age. Flip the page. Staring at the empty wall, I am standing very tall. You can keep the bitter heart, this is where I get to start. I don't need a helping hand to understand just where I stand. All the clouds are moving on, now the misery is gone. I am writing every line, knowing that the future's mine. Looking at the open way, this is my brand new day. Now I'm gonna flip the page, escape from the cyan cage. No more running in the rain, no more carrying your stain. Walking through a brand new was before. Yeah, I'm gonna flip the page, finding light at every age. It was hard to let it go, but I had to let you know I am more than just a ghost, the one who loves myself the most. Standing on my own 2 feet, now the victory is sweet. Victory is sweet. Victory is sweet. Now I'm gonna flip the page, escape from the cyan cage. No more running in the rain, no more carrying your stain. Walking through a brand new was before. Yeah, I'm gonna flip the page, finding light at every age. I am finally complete, walking down a different street. I am moving on, the weight is gone. The weight is gone, I am free, just me.